guys, and welcome to Janet being Janet. Okay, gotta get this out of the way. You see this horse's ball on the screen? It's because he's full of crap, and so am I. Everything you're about to hear is my opinion, and only my opinion. This is for entertainment purposes, and only entertainment purposes. If I fail to entertain you, I do apologize, but I'm on YouTube just for a little bit of fun. And if you want to know why I always say that, it's because I've actually had people tell me I need to state that this is for entertainment and only entertainment. Yeah, I've had people tell me that, so I now say it all the time. And then I have people ask me about the sunglasses and tell me I'm hiding. No, I'm not hiding. I'm annoying my husband. Very, very much I'm annoying my husband because I think it's funny and I like to get a rise out of him because it's the little things in life that make me happy. Okay, let's get on with this. Miss Katie has been doing a couple of videos where she has been talking about New York Times. And it wasn't all in one video. I would hear just a little tidbit here, a little tidbit there, another tidbit, and another tidbit. So I was like, okay, we gotta stick with this, because when she starts doing a little here and a little here, and then you hear another video and she's got a bit here, you know that there's going to be something going on, and she's got some kind of mind path going, and so you got to pay attention to it. So I got my little clusters of here and there going, and so I want y'all to listen to a couple of things with me, and then we're going to go, of course, to her Insta, okay? Just a moment.
Baldoni is suing the New York Times, which it might be hard for him to win with the New York Times. It's very hard to win against newspapers and publications when it comes to defamation. It's very hard to prove malice. So it'll be more challenging on the respect of the New York Times. But the fact that they are able to...
So the New York Times ran a post or a story that they shouldn't have ran, okay? So this is Miss Katie starting to get upset, okay?
You know what I've noticed in all of this, though? They're not denying that she's the one that gave this crap to the New York Times. Have you seen them deny in any of this that they've come out and spoken out? No, they said, "Oh, you can't penalize us for speaking out. You can't do that. So you're admitting you gave this to the New York Times. You're admitting that you did this publicly."
And she is speaking of Blake Lively at this moment. Can you hear it in her voice? She is getting just a little bit more upset the more that she has to talk about this. And she is having a major problem with this. But it does not end there.
You're not denying it. You're admitting it, which is weird because you denied it before. But what is most deranged and unhinged about this whole thing, these types of motions are generally very boring, and they're trying to make everything super salacious, which is wild to me because a lot of this is just procedural crap that shouldn't even be a headline.
But Miss Katie, it is bothering you. You are getting all worked up over this, Miss Katie. So obviously it's doing something that it's meant to do, correct? Am I wrong? Because it seems like you're going to continue the storyline. We're going to continue it as well.
They admitted that they're the ones that leaked it to the New York Times because they didn't deny it. They had an opportunity in that letter to say, we didn't do that. And they didn't. Not one time.
You hear it? I think you hear it. I think you hear it. I do.
She instigated this all by giving the CRD complaint, a confidential document, by the way, to the New York Times. So the CRD complaint was leaked in December to the New York Times, but this was after months of all of these leaked stories by her camp to the various tabloids.
And this is Miss Blake Lively. Okay, Miss Blake Lively was given her side of things, and Justin was not given his side of things. And this story was leaked to the New York Times before it was actually released to the public, and they had too many insights and this, that, and the other, okay? I'm just giving you a little bit of background, all right? So now we're going to head over to Insta. You ready for this? She was on a whirlwind. I did a video telling you that she did a weekend of blasting this and blasting that and posting this and posting that, and I couldn't keep up, and I wanted her to go touch grass. This was part of it, all right? So she canceled. Here we go. Please tell us why you'd like to cancel your all-access subscription. canceled. She's going to explain to us why she had to cancel New York Times, because she's mad at them, all right? You couldn't tell in her voice, from the previous videos. We had to wait till she got to Insta to tell that, she's mad at them, right? I've been a paid subscriber of New York Times for more than a decade. Today I canceled my subscription. I refuse to pay for news that now admits that is one, quote-unquote opinion or quote-unquote protected opinion. I offer my opinions for free to my viewers and readers. I don't hide my opinions as facts behind a large corporation paywall. I used to look at the New York Times as the leading news outlet in the United States. But over the past several years, I've been turned off by the way their articles attempt to tell readers how to live, what to think, and how to accept the world. News should be without agenda. It should not be used as a weapon by wealthy white people to destroy their enemies. Me Too was not supposed to be weaponized. It was supposed to be a way for victims to say and harassment to be seen. We are so often shamed and sit in silence. The New York Times and other outlets shame victims when they tell us that, quote unquote, if you don't support Blake Lively, you don't support women or victims. Okay? She is going on a rant. And I knew this was coming. And it's not over yet. I knew this was coming from these videos that she just wanted to spread out here and there. We're going to continue, all right? Stop telling victims how to feel, think, or critically analyze news. Victims are keenly aware of the challenges of reporting. Because she's a reporter, right? She's a journalist, right? Okay. We also know when someone is lying or their behavior isn't consistent. Miss Katie is a reporter. Victims of SA shouldn't be degraded and told we are misogynist for not believing one woman. Not at all. One woman and her narcissistic husband, who is most definitely not kind in how he speaks about women. Stop placing celebs on a pedestal and acting like they are the example for all women. They aren't an example for most women. Blake Lively's accusations didn't just harm a man, they harmed other women who did nothing wrong. We're private citizens in doing a job. They did not ask for their privacy to be violated when no crimes were committed. Women and men were destroyed by the New York Times article because they believed Blake Lively over the evidence. Learning that New York Times is now alleging that they only gave an opinion in their article about Justin Baldoni and Wayfair is disturbing. Megan Twohey most definitely stated that the smear campaign happened and definitely picked a side without doing a full investigation, which reporters are supposed to do. Peace out, New York Times. Okay, so she went on that little temper tantrum, right? And she lets us know all about the New York Times, and she's got people down in her comments going, I can't believe they did that, this, that, and the other. This woman then pretty much started plotting herself, okay? She was so dag-blame happy with herself. She couldn't be any happier with herself. You want to know why? Let me show you why. She's getting her posts shared by bigger and bigger creators and more creators. And they are agreeing with her. That one little line that's on here, it's highlighted. So well said and completely agree. Yeah. So Miss Katie's getting a lot of interest in her channel right now. And her channel is getting bigger and bigger off of this one case. So, people have been asking me here lately how she's doing. And all I have to say, guys, is me watching her, I can almost tell right now, like I said with this, I can almost tell where this story's going, that story's going, what's about to happen, what she's about to say, what's the next line. I can almost tell because she's going in a pattern. I mean, she really is. She's like, okay, I'm about to talk about this, but I'm not going to talk about this till I talk about this. And, you know, she's trying to keep herself building, because if this story goes away and when this story ends, she's going to have to find another story, because Sister Wives is not going to go on forever. So she is already trying to go into another thing. And she's going to keep trying to do that, and she's trying to build as she goes. So she always has a subject that she can report on. And that's why whenever I do these for you, I have a couple more that I'm going to do for you. But first, I gotta wait till she does the dagbling video, because I gotta wait. Like I said, I gotta wait for the video, or I gotta wait for the post. And when I'm recording this, she hasn't made another video today, as of me recording this. So I can't do anything else besides this one, because I believe that she's done with this one because she stopped doing it. So I'm waiting for the next video and the next post, and then I can do my next video. Does this sound bad, or does this sound bad? It sounds so bad. You ought to see my editor. It's like here, 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 here. I've got little pieces everywhere. And so every time she does something, I'm like, okay, that one goes there, that one goes there, that one goes there, that one goes there. I don't even know how I'll keep up with it, but I keep up with it somehow. So I just want to, you know, like I said, I bring Insta here if I can. And I told you I'd bring you Miss Katie when I can bring you Miss Katie. And so today, I finally got a chance to bring you Miss Katie. So I hope that y'all have a wonderful day, night, weekend, holiday, year. Whenever you might be watching this and you remember to smile today. Or make somebody else smile, because it really can make a difference. Yeah, y'all stay in a good mood. Get in a good mood, stay in a good mood. Because that's what you need to do. And you need to smile. Doesn't matter what time it is. Doesn't matter what you're doing. You need to smile. And if you need to say, you know what Janet said, I have to smile. I don't care if it's for a second. Go in the bathroom, smile at yourself. Find a mirror, smile at yourself. Just do it for a split second. You can. Just know you can be happy for that long, right? You can. All right, don't pay attention to me. I don't care. You don't got to, because I ramble. Alrighty, guys. I hope y'all have a good one.